first look at the CARA 10th Avenue Deluxe. Named it the 10th Avenue Deluxe after a favorite guitar player of mine named Mick Ronson. He had a solo album called Slaughter on 10th Avenue. He had a sanded off top on his Gibson Les Paul that stained yellow. Left the back black. Another design on this guitar comes from one of my favorite guitarists, again, Brian May. If you look at one of his guitars back here, Brian May uses a 24 fret, 24-inch scale length to get those big wide bends on all the Queen recordings. Also has a 0 fret up at the top of the nut so that he gets better intonation down at the 24th fret. So it doesn't matter what your nut height is, you will always have perfect action on your first fret. A 0 fret tends to get associated with some of the cheaper guitars that were made in Japan during the 60s. They had a good idea. Then America just started copying the Gibson guitars and forgot about the 0 fret. This is an extremely flat fretboard, 14 to 16-inch radius on ebony. In order to get to that 24th fret, we took away the Les Paul style heel. You can reach down with easy access to the 24th fret. We put a great amount of detail into the electronics. Ronson had a great humbucker tone. Brian May has a great tone coming out with these his trisonic pickups. But there was never a real good alternative on a guitar that you could get a humbucker sound and a Stratocaster clean type of tone. There were ways to do that with the single coil switches that never really gave you the real sound. All they did was turn off one coil on a pickup. And because of the way the magnets were in those pickups, they never really acted like true single coils. We have a specially designed pickup made by Dimarzio that's in the neck here, and a Gibson humbucker that's in there at Les Paul standards. And then, as I said, the Dimarzio special whine that's in the neck. Those two in combination on this guitar give you a full Les Paul sound using the back pickup and an incredibly realistic Stratocaster sound in the neck pickup. We're going to turn them on and let you hear it in a second. I'm going to take you through some of the clean sounds in this guitar. You're going to hear an incredible difference between the humbucker and the special wound Dimarzio pickup in the neck. I'll start off with the humbucker. Play the same riffs using the neck pickup. You're going to hear a tremendously good sounding Stratocaster sound. Just to show you we didn't make any changes to the amplifier or cable, I'm going to go back to the humbucker. Previous to this design, you've had to pick up two separate guitars, either a Les Paul guitar or a Stratocaster guitar. They've tried to make pickups that switched on and off certain coils and put things in and out of phase, and that never really did what these two do. In combination with this 24 fret, 24-inch scale length, or we can put on heavy gauge strings and get the same incredible bends that you're going to feel out of light gauge strings on Stratocaster or Les Paul scale lengths. You're going to hear some incredibly fat tones using the back pickup and incredibly bright, jangly type of Strat tones when I switch to the neck. I tried to emulate the tone of a Stratocaster using the neck pickup and the middle pickup. I like to call that the number 2 position on a Stratocaster. First I'm going to run you through some chords being played with this humbucker pickup. Same riff, and I'm going to switch to this neck position, which has that Stratocaster tone to it. Now mind you, I'm using this 12-watt little Marshall amp, chord going right on the amp, no pedals. No active electronics in this guitar, it's just pick up right into the amp. Mostly like AC/DC style chords, and give you an idea how this sounds with the humbucker. Same guitar, I got the gain cranked up a little bit more to get some more sustain. It's still not even up past, I'd say, 6. This is a higher gain setting on the single coil emulation on this guitar. Blah. And the blah blah with the blah, similar to blah blah, and the blah and blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Good. All right.
Uh, 12-watt Marshall amp. I'm not using any pedals. I'm running from the cable straight into the amp. Now, without changing anything on the amplifier, without changing any pedals, nothing, I'm going to go straight to the special wound Dimarzio that we have in the neck.